I'd like to do is to present this evening some of the sounds that you hear from the East Coast of the United States.
Over here now, over here now, over here now, over
What he said.
here now, here now,
Where now?
Here now,
Over
here now, here now,
what
here
now?
now, here now, here
What?
now, here now,
Where we
here now,
going?
here now, here now,
Always.
here now, here now, here now,
Always.
here now, here
Always.
now, here now,
Over here now.
There it is. What is up? Album comes soon.
That's the new opening. What up, everybody?
This is the Hip Hop Heads Podcast. I'm Vega. Bonafide is beside me.
Always.
Always here.
Over here now. PCL. Thank y'all for listening.
It is Sunday, October 22nd. Holy moly.
Holy moly. Next week, you'll be 1 year older.
Jesus. Jesus. That's no bueno. Getting old. But you know what?
Jesus.
I keep getting old, but new hip hop keeps coming out. It's crazy.
Hip hop keeps staying the same age.
It
What?
does. Kind of. I don't know. Maybe?
The way you fashion it.
I don't know. Fashion? Was that a rapper?
Fashion.
Ah.
Yo. Happy early birthday, bro.
Thank you. So many things. Bonafide. We're gonna talk about people that are down bad this week. How's that sound?
Oh man, that is the least thing that I want to talk about. But if I could just hijack real quick, seeing as though you're going to be another year older coming
Yes.
up, and we do talk about the hip hops.
Yes.
What do you think has been like your favorite like era of music in your years of growing up listening to this hip hop shit?
The 90s.
But even what part of the 90s, you know, because like a lot changed between like 1990 to 93 and 93 to 6 and, you know.
I'd say like 97. Yo, 97 was my favorite shit.
My favorite year. Yo.
It's my favorite year.
It's my favorite year. Okay. I just feel like we keep getting better in different ways.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, looking back at, you know, those years and then thinking about music now, I mean, it's still just, hip hop is just as good. Other music isn't, you know, like rock music was hot in like 96, 97, and now it's completely dead.
I can't really speak on that. That's not really my genre. But I think I know what you're talking about. Because like, just for me, the layman guy outside, I don't even know who's the biggest rock star right now.
I couldn't tell you either.
I have no idea.
I could tell you about pop music.
I know who's holding it down for pop. Yeah, but
Yeah.
I guess everything is regulated to pop nowadays, though. Even with rap music.
Yeah.
Most of your biggest rap stars, they're not rappers. They're just pop stars.
Is your daughter listening to the Olivia Rodrigo?
She love that shit.
Oh yeah, some
Love that.
slappers on there, man.
Love that.
Love that.
But yeah, but I feel like that just kind of all goes into that same soup. You know, your Olivia Rodrigos, your Tay-Tays, your Doja Cats, your, you know, all those peeps, even your Drakes.
Your Ice Spice.
Ice Spice, that is still the same bag of pop music.
Do you still not listen to the Drake album?
I listened to maybe like 5, 6 songs, and I was like, I'm okay.
You were out.
I'm like, I've heard enough. I mean, like, I don't like hate the guy or anything, but I was like, this just is not for me. He's not making that music for me, and I get it, and it's fine, you know.
Speaking of people down bad, I mean, there was a whole fallout with him and like Joe Budden a couple weeks ago,
Drake and Joe Budden?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Because Joe had some things to say about the album or whatever, but he made some good points. Like
Wait a minute. I think did Drake put up a whole IG post
a rebuttal?
about it?
Yeah.
That was corny as hell, man.
Yeah, that was real dumb.
Yeah.
And you know what? To Joe's point, he said, he isn't making, like you said, he isn't making the music for me. You know?
And that's fine.
Exactly, and that's fine. Do you?
I'm a 40-plus-year-old man, and I don't need to be hearing music about the girls in the club. I'm not living that life, and I'm happy not to. I got a nice house. I got a roof over my head.
Mm-hmm.
I love everybody in this house.
Eat some good food.
Man, I stole my girl's whole plate. God bless her. I made her another one up. I made up for it. Never makes up. But no, I think that's just the point. It's okay if you want to make that music, but not everybody's going to be continuing to ride with you after that.
Right.
Because we're going to different places.
I mean,
we heard that 2-joint little brother joint just a month, or actually when Drake dropped that, it was like 2 weeks before that. And we heard that's grown man rap right there.
And you know what? He's still going to go gangbusters. I mean, right?
Yeah. God bless you for it. You know what I mean? But, it just doesn't have to be for everybody. And that should be the same for any genre of music. Listen, if it's not for you, it's not for you. I don't have to hate you for it. But yeah, he got real personal with it on that long-ass IG post. It was like, damn, my boy, you've been waiting to say this. But I like the fact that it's just like, oh, since you brought this up, you did sound like Joe Budden when you first started rapping Drake. Like, he was really your hero.
He called Joe Budden a failed rapper.
And I don't know. I feel like that's not fair at all. At all. Personally, I don't think that's fair. That's fair. And because he doesn't rap anymore and he has a business doing something else, that means he's a failed rapper. I don't feel that at all.
Or like, oh, he's got only dudes at his shows. Just because you have dudes.
Have you seen the most rap shows?
Yeah. Because there's girls at your shows, that means something? Like, that's ridiculous. You're also catering to two different audiences.
But I think the later in Joe's career, actually, when he started to get all emo and stuff, that's when mad more girls would actually be at his shows.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when I was like, oh, is Joey okay?
He's making them love songs.
He was in his feelings for real.
Yeah, he was in his feelings. Who was he with back? Tahiri? Was that who he was with?
Tahiri.
Yeah. She was a good one.
Wowzer.
You haven't thought about her in a long time, right?
No, I forgot about her.
Joe's been doing good.
Joe was on Love and Hip Hop for a while too.
Yeah, with her, right?
Hmm?
Shit.
Good on the DVR.
You forgot about that though, didn't you? I used to fucks with her cousin.
You know that.
That's funny right there. Jelani.
That's me.
There's been so many new releases. Again, it's going crazy out here.
It's so hard to keep up.
It's wild. Even, the source I have for releases this week didn't even have all the things on there. There's so much stuff. There's a new Crime Apple album, another new Daniel-son album.
Oh my goodness. Can we catch our brother Daniel-son?
He's just killing it right now. And this one might be even better than the other one. He did this one with Giallo Point. I think it's their second album together.
Curious.
Jim Jones had something drop this week.
Dolo?
Yeah. Called Bird Gang Volume 2. I
always want to hear what Jim Jones got to say. He's never shy.
He's not. Joel Ortiz and Crooked Eye got a new one.
A whole album?
I believe so. Sean Money XL got a new one. Features Big Crit, Cormega, and Rock Marciano.
Well, we got to tap into that one.
Stu Bangers got a new one.
Oh, was a friend of the show.
Jamal Gasol got a new one.
I haven't heard that name in a while.
Vic Spencer got a new one. A lot of stuff out right now. Crazy. Have you been listening to anything this week, Jelani?
I just been kind of whistling to myself and trying to make up raps in my head. Yeah, I've been listening to all kinds of new stuff, you crazy son of a bitch.
Did you peep that new RJ Payne?
I have not. Is that where you want to start us off at?
I think I might, man.
What is that one about?
It's called The Barbershop. It's like a, you know how RJ loves these concepts.
He's a cinematic ass motherfucker. I tell you that. I tell you that.
I'll tell you what.
No, but I love that. But he keeps hitting us in the head with it, and it's beautiful, top to bottom. But I didn't know he had a new album out altogether. What was the name of it? One more again?
The Barbershop, and that's produced by C. Lance, who's a long-time producer for Vinny Paz. So that's kind of like a little Philadelphia connection.
He didn't work with
there.
those Dipset dudes, did he?
C. Lance? I don't know. He may have. I don't know. You want to hear something else?
Yeah, of course I do. What are you talking about?
Are you sure? I don't know. I don't know if you can handle it.
Yo, it's grime time. RJ Payne is so good for the Halloween season.
That's true.
He has so much grimy.
I'd like to welcome y'all to the
I'm sure he'll have one out for Halloween.
C. Lance.
We gonna have some adult conversations. This the place you come when you wanna hear grown men speak, you know what I'm talking about? You tired of the same old, come in and see us, man. Watch me work. As far as rap shit is boring, it is not what it was. All they do is make tracks about the popular drugs. Either adapt or you will not get a buzz. Just a fact, I guess you whack if you ain't standing on the block with the thugs. It's cool, I hear the bullshit and none of it matters. I still ate no matter what, my plate come with a platter. Don't make me take your little gun with a ladder. Boy, you hopeless, these rappers like roaches, every one of them scattered. I'm not impressed with the lies, niggas dressed in disguise. It's trippy, that's word to Nicky, nigga, yes, it's a mirage. Your favorite rapper's a fraud, I see the stress in his eyes. When it's real, we just know, we connect with the vibe, It's like the rap game is stuck on the treadmill. I'm breaking out the matrix, where the fuck is the red pill? Ain't nothing they said real, but nothing sell records faster than a dead rapper. Nigga duck on the lead pill, I was the rapper on the corner with crack. The game free, I blame me for getting caught in the trap. The problem is when they taught us to rap, it wasn't cool to be yourself. Now it's nothing more important than that. Listen, hip-hop is now lame, but it was smart first. Now everything look the same, even artwork. Niggas been chasing the fame since Star Search, but Pain found his place in the game. Now look how God work. I'm uninspired with the music I heard. Seem like the smartest people say the stupidest words. Oh, you a rapper and a killer, huh? Moving them birds. You barely pay your child support, boy, you been a nerd, so stop. Heavyweight Pain still ain't frail. I done seen a lot of things that I still ain't tell. Nigga, you see the real ain't fail. I see rappers sell they soul to sell records, but they still ain't sell. It's pain, it's pain, it's pain. Just saying, man, I'm so uninspired with this rap shit right now. It kinda sound to me like everybody making the same song. Actually, this shit sound like one long song with a bunch of different voices. I'm tired of this shit. We need something new. So come on through the barbershop and come fuck with us. Let's go.
You on that Robin Quivers green drink?
Kind of something like that, actually. Is that kind of like the You Can't Stop the Rain beat right there?
Kind of sounds like that a little bit.
Yeah. No, there's the AG one, Athletic Greens.
Oh.
It's supposed to give you your daily, anti-probiotic. All that shit.
Anti-inflammatory.
All that stuff. Good for your gut health.
Yeah, make your shit right.
Make you be regular. Try to be here. If you're gonna be here, might as well be right. I like that though. Man. That was not what I was expecting.
RJ's on that good shit, man. Very consistent, this gentleman.
We have had a couple other new joints. I seen Danny Brown had some new music out.
Oh.
There was another Big Crit joint. Dang it. I can't remember who it was. But yeah, as you said, we've been kind of inundated with new music this past week and a half or so.
Yeah, it's been
It's
a
hard
wild
to keep
couple
up.
weeks.
I know your boy Mike had an album
Yeah,
that came out lately.
Earl had a new one.
Was that with
The
Al?
Alchemist. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
we didn't even mention that. I don't think.
Yeah, I only got to peep a little bit of that one. Yeah, maybe we should.
That was also pretty good.
Did you get a chance to peep it?
Yeah, I did. I gave it a run through, my friend. I enjoyed it.
Look at you doing God's work.
Yep, doing things.
I love you. Thank you.
I'm checking out this Stu Bangers. You want to hear some people who are on here?
But of course.
We have Apathy is featured on here. Razkaz, Ty Ferris,
Okay.
the homie Ty,
Whoa.
The Fly Hooligan, Psycho Les, and Self-Titled on a track together.
Whoa.
Smooth, Timbo King, Recognize Ali and Mr. Liff, and Raise the Ratchet. This is pretty stacked.
So the whole album is amazing, is what you're telling me.
It sounds like it. I kind of want to hear this Psycho Les and Self-Titled
What's
track.
the name of the album?
This one's called Death Wish Part 2. Let's get into this real quick.
Looking into the vinyl.
Here we go.
Know what it is?
Y'all like it? I love it.
Psycho Bleezy,
Self motherfucking teasy.
Stu Bangers,
You heard?
another one. Death Wish Part 2, motherfuckers.
Part 2, bitch.
Shit is real.
Shit is hard body karate. We off the Henzel for Shinzel. You fiznil.
I walk in the spot, not talking a lot. Let's cut the small talk and start coughing the guap. Step to the boat and off with the lock. Whack you over the head, then I'm tossing the Glock. In the back of the trunk, I'm packing the pump. Sawed off shot in case the punk wanna jump. Yapping at a fast pace, you left me with a bad taste. Don't even show your face around here, get that ass chased. Clown motherfuckers, all get the gas face. The mob already told you ain't no such thing as halfway. Queens get the cheddar, fiends get your bread up. Cause yesterday's grams, today don't even measure. Keep my workers under pressure with their eyes on the prize. I'm hungrier than fat guys with their eyes on the pies. I got the pepperoni for your tenderoni. Psycho Les, Stu Bangers, the masters of the ceremony.
Yo, hot, we coming at this poppin'. Raw grooves with the funky drums drumming.
There's nobody left breathing, no stone unturned.
In your backyard, where's the guard? Y'all better recognize
You know how we coming at this poppin'. Raw grooves with the funky drums drumming.
There's nobody left breathing, no stone unturned.
In your backyard, where's the guard? Y'all better
Yo,
recognize
your bitch made a steak with balsamic. I wipe my balls on it and rub the face all on it. Then put the condom on the tip of my dick like a small bonnet and slide the rest down your fucking throat till y'all vomit. Fuck 'em. There's no I in team, but when I'm first to align the beam, my squad knows self about to fry your beans. So what you trying to be? Said you done let that thing off at the ops. Why you lying to me? It wasn't no shooting involved. You was buying shoes at the mall. Doofus ass goofball with an ice cream cone playing foosball. Cross-dress rappers, I ain't gonna make tracks to diss them. Cause to me they equal opportunity purse snatch victims. Like my man Punch said, I got it for 35 a grizzle. 32 if you my nizzle. Got the fish and chips for shizzle. Stu Bangers, self-titled, Psycho Les, y'all know the question is. Throw you down a set of stairs that dance off like Fred Astaire.
Yo, how we coming at this poppin'. Raw grooves with the funky drumming.
There's nobody left breathing, no stone unturned.
in your backyard, where's the guard? Y'all better recognize
You know how we coming at this poppin'. Raw grooves with the funky drumming.
There's nobody left breathing, no
Well, that was fun.
Self-titled bounced on that shit right there. Great track all around though. Peace to getting Psycho Les on the track, man. That's somebody we need more of in our lives.
We just need more beat nuts.
In general.
Yeah.
Yeah. All around.
When we saw Nonfiction, didn't the beat nuts open up for them?
I believe that it was weird though. It was like, why are you guys opening? It was kind of like, what's going on here?
It worked out for us. I mean,
We've seen Nonfiction a many a times though.
yeah, they're very good.
They used to come around the Boston area on a regular. That which album was that?
The future is now.
The future is now. NONPH.
Yeah.
The future is now.
Yeah, that was good.
The cult leader.
Ill Bill and Necro got a new album coming out this
Ooh,
week
look at that segue.
called The Blood Brothers.
How was this the first time that they've done this?
I don't know. I think it was supposed to happen like 20 years ago, and then it didn't happen.
Can you explain to the people who Necro and Ill Bill are in relative to relativeness?
Necro and Ill Bill are blood brothers, hence the name of the album. They grew up in East New York, Flatbush, and there it is. Boom.
But they never really, in their rapping careers, really talked about themselves as being brothers like that.
Yeah, they don't really. Yeah. It's not like that, but they always, did their thing together. They had the Street Villains joint together. That was pretty good back in the day. I think that was like 2002.
Was that just them two exclusively, the whole album?
Yeah, it was like a mixtape of, them kind of going back and forth with tracks, doing
I
tracks
can't remember
together.
what was on that one. I got to look that one up.
Yeah, that was a good one.
That was the time, though.
It was.
That was the time where we just kind of let everything fly.
I can't wait to hear what this is going to be.
Especially now that they're older. You know what I mean? I feel like it's going to be way more intelligently ignorant than it would have been, in
back in the day,
2004. You know what I mean? That would have been,
And like a sneaky release, it was like Necro just put out the word like a few days ago, last week. He's like, oh, by the way, this is coming out in 2 weeks, which is great. Ill Bill, his last album, Billy, was nasty. Did you hear any of it?
I did not, but real quick, back to the other one. Is there any kind of track list they put out or anything? Or like
no
any
track
kind of
list,
features or like who's going to be involved in it?
Nothing, just the artwork, and it's
just
them
the
as like
artwork
kids.
And it's beautiful.
It's great.
They look exactly the same.
Yeah.
It's wild. What about the that album? Would you say Necro had it or Ill Bill?
Ill Bill and Necro.
No, you said somebody had an album called Billy.
Oh yeah. Ill Bill had an album called Billy this past year too, and it's freaking insane.
No, I'm not. I'm not familiar with that at all. Actually, no, I'm not privy at all.
Let me give you a little.
And
something.
I'm a big fan of Ill Bill. You know what I mean? So I kind of feel like a dick now that you brought that to everyone else's attention. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I didn't mean like positively. Thank you. Okay. I guess. You're welcome again. It's okay. We all got to do better, but it's just so much music all the time. I really want to listen to everybody, and I'm really excited about this other project you got going on with, trying to showcase local Boston people. So I'm trying to gather information here to contribute to that. Also, we're trying to big up people in our community. Also,
I like that. Okay. I'm going to play this one. It's called The Ballad of Billy off his album Billy that came out in April. Do you know anything about The Ballad of Billy? It's a film from like the 70s. Anyways.
I don't know.
It's like, I think like Fred Quentin Tarantino talk about it. Anyway, let's rock this.
I mean, it's got feet in it.
Oh, you better believe it, sir.
This be the ballad of Billy, prime talent for really. Guaranteed recorded in Brooklyn, then mixed down in Philly. This be the death of the party. I shine so bright I explode. Lady from the muzzle, fire in the hole. This be the ballad of Billy, prime talent for really. Guaranteed recorded in Brooklyn, then mixed down in Philly. This be the death of the party. I shine so bright I explode. Lady from the muzzle, fire in the hole. Pain is my best friend, yes. Co-pilot to the death. Reminding me I'm alive until I take my last breath. The goon is a bit the two builders when they crash jets. Throw the money on the table if there's any last bets. Fuckers you be for thinking about, slinking about. Then from the window more down and killed off a fifth of the crowd. Whoa, shooters are starstruck, villains know more the lyrics. Mix a little bit of Hennessy with the syrup. Never confuse their energy with their spirit. You can tell who the fuck been doing this for more than a minute. My demographic be heading to NASA. My algorithms are classic like Barry Manilow ballads. Listen, look, dope fiends breaking into people's cars, bleeding from open scars from the needles in their arms. Graffiti crucifix. Bleeding letters dripping from my baby eyes lifted. I pops out with the shotty out. Knock a body out like a mafiosi. Your poppy owes me. I get it rockin' like Howie told me. On Gotti mode, catch me on the road with John Bon Jovi. This be the ballad of Billy, prime talent for really. Guaranteed recorded in Brooklyn, then mixed down in Philly. This be the death of the party. I shine so bright I explode. Liddy from the muzzle fire in the hole. This be the ballad of Billy, prime talent for really. Guaranteed recorded in Brooklyn, then mixed down in Philly. This be the death of the party. I shine so bright I explode. Liddy from the muzzle fire in the hole. Take you from Cannibal Hope to fentanyl bill. Too much dope, you'll overdose and get yourself killed. Ration yourself, correct dosages of the ultimate. Celebrate a soldier from the La Coconosha clique. 30 in the third, trillion purge. Cold leader ever since the non-fiction emerged. Suicide Supreme ski goggles on the goon, bada boom. Blew you into space, cruising by the moon. Have you circling the sun, murderers with guns, pools of blood and Persian rugs. Funeral shooters and thugs from the floor. See me frosty, the plug named Bronstein. Every brick that they gave me, that doubled up what it cost me. We can pull a heist easy like we pull a knife. And if we pull it off right, we'll be set for our whole life. That'd be so nice. Rest in peace to Sean Price. Rest in peace to Uncle Howie too. Play the song twice.
Hey, nigga, out here don't know me. From down that area on the Park Slope side, so all the way up in East New York, down by Canarsie, you know what I'm saying? They just know me, you know what I'm saying? If they don't know me, they know me.
I want to watch this movie. They always did good things like that with production value with like Necro and Ill Will Productions. They'd always have like these weird little snippets from movies. You'd be like, where in the deuce is that from?
She shall dance.
I'm here for it. And when does that album come out, by the way?
Next Friday. This coming up Friday.
Oh, I love it. Happy Halloween, everybody. Happy birthday to you, Vega.
Yes.
It's a birthday present. Early.
I'm quite excited for that. I had no clue it was coming. Now I'm really thrilled. Really thrilled.
We cut you off.
Go for it.
We're in the season. What kind of horror movies you been watching lately?
I've been watching a lot, man. A whole lot.
I know you've been busy.
I've been real busy. Let me give you a little rundown, Ski, real quick.
Well, I was sitting here looking at the Ballad of Billy.
Oh yeah, I told you, right?
Like, oh my goodness! Looking at the synopsis, I was like, "What is going on here?" But there's two of them, so I'm not sure which one. They can both fit in that same plane. So I'm watching both. I'm see what's going on. But yeah, we're in the season. We're in spooky season.
We're definitely in the season. I watched one, The Gate. Do you remember this? Young Steven Dorff.
You mean like we were kids?
Yeah,
I for real watched this last weekend.
As did I.
Just because I was
I saw it and I was like, I know that movie. I was like, I haven't seen this since like 1992.
I was up at like 5 a.m. for no reason, and I was just like, "Oh, word, The Gate." It was on Tubi or something. And I was like, "Word, let's do this. I will make waffles and just start my day." And I think the kid woke up at one point in time and was just like, what are you watching?
What are you doing?
It was at the point where the eyeball was in the hand.
Oh, no,
yeah. She was like, what the hell?
She's like, I'm going back to bed.
She was like, yeah, I'm going back to my room. It's fine, you know? It's gonna scare the kids.
That shit was dope.
I love that movie, man.
It was a fun time. So yeah, check out
I have so many questions though about it. Like, they had no idea that like his best friend, was gonna be okay. You know what I mean? Like, we all just thought he was dead,
right?
For the longest time in that movie, and it was just like, boom, we showed up out the closet.
Like, oh, okay.
Like, oh
He's
my
like,
God.
hey, everybody.
Oh, word. Oh,
hey. He like comes and does the Kramer out there.
Thank you. You bit me in the hand. Fucking dweeb. What else you got?
I watched this other one called Death by Temptation. Okay. This was really good. It was on Criterion Channel. It was directed by James Bond III. Kadeem Hardison's in it.
No, Mike Kadeem Hardison. What?
Bill Nunn's in it.
Okay.
Sam Jackson.
The homie.
Yeah. It was fucking crazy. It was about a succubus in the hood.
Oh no.
Oh yeah. And she'd be taking dudes' souls out there, fucking people up. And Kadeem is like, chilling. His cousin comes to visit him, and his cousin's like this, like, I don't know, he wants to be like a priest or something like that, or pastor or something like that. So he's like,
okay.
Not about like, he wants to be married for the women and all that kind of stuff. You know what I mean?
I guess, yeah.
So they go out to drink or whatever, and this girl rolls up on him after she's killed mad dudes, and she tries to seduce him, and things go sideways.
They go afoul.
Yes, very much so. And these guys find out that there's shenanigans going on, so they try to take her out. And
then what happened?
What happened? And then obviously they take her down. Maybe not. You never know. It was pretty good. It was quite good. The soundtrack was amazing. I think it was from 1991. This movie.
Name of that movie one more again?
Death by Temptation.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with that one.
DEF. Death by Temptation. It was very good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Spooky season.
Yeah. You know what? There needs to be more black horror movies, and that's definitely a decent one there.
See, it's hard to differentiate between like a horror movie and like just a scary movie.
Yeah.
Because like a thriller isn't necessarily like a horror movie.
Right. This deals with like demonic things and whatnot, you know what I mean? So I think when you're dealing with that sort of horror.
Yeah, like The Gate, I would put that in the horror movie realm. Like supernatural, things coming to kill you and your whole entire world. That's a horror movie.
What about Silence of the Lambs?
I kind of feel like that's a crime thriller.
I can see where you'd go with that, but it's also horrifying.
It is, but like the basis of the movie is Clarice is the FBI agent trying to solve the Buffalo Bill thing.
And it's more realistic, right? It's not like crazy over the top like a,
Yeah, it is. It is horrifying.
Yeah, for sure.
But it's like also like super suspenseful because like you got that girl that's in the bottom of the well and shit. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah,
and the dog.
puts the lotion in the basket.
Yeah, I got your dog, mister. Yeah, I wouldn't really consider that a horror movie, but I would definitely watch it around this time of year just to get the juices flowing. Like something like that. If I see it's on TV, I will stop.
I got another curveball for you.
Okay.
Psycho.
I think I would go. I mean, of course, I would watch it now.
Oh, it's so good. That movie's timeless. It's like,
but I think it's like it's more of like a thriller, like a suspenseful thriller.
It is. It is from the master of suspense.
Yeah. Which I think has horror elements to it. So I think, I think it checks all the boxes.
Like, I guess not the ending, but the close to the end when they reveal,
the most iconic shit.
Yeah.
That you're ever going to see.
Crazy. It still will fuck people up.
Absolutely. Yeah. So I think yes to all things there.
Something
Not
else.
Not too many things you can say that about though.
Something else I watched was this movie Body Parts. From 1991. This movie was bananas. It stars Jeff Fahey, who was the dude from Lost, the boat guy, I believe. You know what I'm talking about?
You gotta narrow it down. The boat guy?
The goatee dude. He was also in like Planet Terror and things like this.
The boat guy. What was his name again?
Jeff Fahey. You'll know him. He's that guy. You're going to see him. You're going to be like, oh, that dude.
That guy.
Am I right?
Yeah, why would you name that movie? I don't remember him from that, but I definitely know that face.
You don't remember him from Lost?
Criminy.
Penny.
Well, too bad that wasn't Penny's vote. How was the movie, though?
It was fucking great. Let me tell you about this, okay? This dude, he's a psychiatrist, right? Jeff Fahey. And, like, he goes to, like, the prison to, like, talk to fucking murderers and shit like that, you know? Try to, you know, get their minds right, you know? He seems to be a helpful guy.
He seems like somebody you can rely on.
Yes. Well, yeah, not generally. So he does have this, like, scumbag aura about him, right? Like
he has the look of somebody who's like, I'm gonna try to fuck you.
Yeah.
Exactly. Any way, shape, or form that I can get one up on you, definitely. Even though I'm your shrink.
He would definitely promote for fucking
Caesar. I'm just gonna try to date your sister. You know, like some scumbaggy.
So
schmuck.
So this dude plays.
He's got that face though. Once you see him, dude, you gotta realize, oh, that guy. Yeah, he's got that ate shit face, like the you ate shit face.
Yeah. So he's a psychiatrist helping these prisoners out or whatever, and like he seems to be like the best guy. Like he's got like a great family, great wife. They get along. Like everything is just like hunky dory. He's just like, you know,
I gave it away our life savings.
Yeah, he's walking on sunshine. You know. So.
Oh my God! Do you remember that guy?
Oh, like I'm walking on sunshine. So he's going to work, right? And this part of the movie is really funny. He's in a car, he's driving on the highway, and he's talking into a tape recorder, bona fide.
Tell me.
You remember? So, like, you know, before cell phones, you take notes like on a tape recorder. You have like a micro tape, you press the record button, you talk into it like, hey, later on, I need to do this or that, or like, here's a tape for somebody else. Like, hey, Martha, make sure you check this thing. Here's the tape or whatever, you know, and it's on there. The instructions are on there. You're good to go. So he's making.
Who's Martha?
You know, whoever Martha could be, you know.
What?
So he's basically making a note for his like secretary, like, so like
some Bruce Wayne shit.
Yeah. So Sarah,
Who's Martha?
Yeah. So Sarah, make sure you get the notes for whatever I have, and make sure.
But you have them all in the same one line of tape. That doesn't make sense.
Yeah, I have no clue what's going on. He's just
why are you using this as an example? You just buried yourself in.
Well, I'm telling you what's happening in the movie.
All right.
So
it's just bad. It's just weird. Like
so
now, one person has to hear all these other things that aren't meant for them. They're gonna be like, "Oh, okay, well, there's mine," but I'm gonna keep listening because I don't know what else is going on. In this
hey,
tape.
You never know, right? So he's just recording into this tape, right?
I'm sorry, I'm nosy.
Yes. He's talking into the tape recorder, and he's driving down the highway, and all of a sudden, like out of his peripheral, there's a car driving, and it's got a wobbly wheel.
Okay.
Right, and it's like wobbling real bad. You see him kind of like, you know, he's taking the notes, and all of a sudden, like he sees it out of the corner of his eye, and he's like, huh. And you can see him driving like, huh. Like, what's going on there?
I don't want to be near that car with the wobbly wheel.
But he's got nowhere to go. It's like a 2-lane highway, and he's like kind of keeping his eye on it. He's like, oh, and then the wheel's getting more wobbly, and he's like, oh, he's making all these faces like you can see like from the on the other car.
Okay.
And he's like,
I don't know because the face that you're making.
Amazing, right? Same faces.
Okay,
like he's doing this shit, okay? And all of a sudden, boom, there goes the wheel, right? And he's like, oh, like he goes to steer the wheel and shit. His face is fucked, right?
And he can't get around the car. The car in front of him is just like Sidewinder Sally.
Yeah, so this as the wheel flies off, then the car veers over in his lane. He's like, oh, he doesn't know what to do. He doesn't slam on his brakes ever for whatever reason.
Dude, just slow down, bud. Just
I would have been on, as soon as I see the wheel, I'm slowing down.
Yeah, when I see the wheel wobbling, I'm just like taking my foot off the accelerator. I'm just like, let me lean back.
Yeah, I'm Pat Joeing it right there.
Yeah, this car is about to be fucking looking like a salmon going upstream. I don't want to be right on his hip. Okay.
So the next thing that happens is one of the most insane things I've seen in a movie, right? So the car veers off in front of him. Ooh, right? He's doing this shit. And then all of a sudden, like the car like fucks up in the front, right?
Okay.
And this dude rear ends the car, okay?
Okay.
His
T-bones them. No.
Rear ends it. All right?
Kind of gives like the police pit move.
So yeah, he comes in like this. He rear ends the car like this, and his car flies up like
Oh,
this.
shoot.
This car comes up like this. Okay, so imagine this is like I don't know how,
Is that the front of the rear of the car?
this is the rear of the car where my thumb is, right?
Okay.
This is the front of this car. It hits like this, and this car goes up like this. This car goes forward like this. He flies out the windshield and spikes onto the bumper face first. Okay. Like the craziest spike you ever seen. Like it was insane. I was like, oh shit, I brought it back. I was like, oh my God, I need to see this again.
I kind of would look it up on the YouTubes right now.
I think you should. Insane, okay? Crashes into the rear end of this car, right? He's fucked, okay? Ambulance comes, gets him, brings him to the hospital. Next thing you know, the wife's in the hospital. Oh my God, is he okay? Doctor comes out. Miss, we need to operate on his arm. He's going to lose his arm. But we have this new technology. We can put a donor arm onto him and he will be fine. He'll be able to move his arm again. It just won't be his OG arm, okay?
It's a real human arm.
It's a real human arm, but it's not his arm.
I don't want it, dude.
Yeah, so they kind of put her on the spot, and she's like, "Oh, okay, fine." She signs the paper. Okay, they put the new arm on.
Oh boy!
And now he's got to like relearn, everything with the arm. Takes a while, but he gets back into the swing of things, and it seems like the arm is like really good.
Nah, is it his dominant arm?
Yes, I believe so.
Nah, dude,
So
can't do it. Can't do it. I need my own hand.
He goes to the prison, right? He's back to work. Right. And he goes to go talk to this guy who's like on death row or something like that. Right. And he's crazy, the guy he's talking to. And all of a sudden, as he's talking with his hands like this. Oh, yeah, like this. And he notices this tattoo that's across his wrist. And it's a death row tattoo. A tattoo you give to people on death row. Right. It's what the prison does.
From the new arm.
Yes. From the new arm. The guy goes, "What's that on your arm?" He goes, "I don't know." He goes, "That's a fucking death row tattoo." What the fuck? I'm talking to a fucking nut. He's like, "Who did you kill?" Like, goes into all this shit. So then he researches the arm and he finds out his arm is from like a fucking serial killer who killed like 30 dudes. Then he goes on a hunt to find out who's got the rest of the body parts, right? Because he's having like these weird visions and shit now. And he's kind of becoming violent and stuff towards his family.
This sounds amazing. I want to watch
Dude,
this
I'm
movie.
telling you right now.
What is the name of this one again?
Body Parts.
We need to not only do we need to put out the playlist for all the songs,
the movie
that we play,
recommendations,
because this sounds awesome,
dude. When you look up that crash, dude, it is crazy.
That sounds bananas. It's on the flicks.
No, I'll tell you what it's on. Right, it was on Criterion Channel.
Oh, dude, I can't pay for that.
I might be able to hook you up, my friend. You know what I mean?
That sounds awesome.
That sounds the hookup or the movie.
Both actually. But yeah, just the premise of that movie, just like now he's got to find the other people. Like, hey, you guys seeing this too?
He finds one guy. He finds is an artist who's got the other arm, and now he's cooking up some crazy shit with his new arm. Right?
Is he still in prison?
No, the guy he's dead. Oh, so that's when they replace his arm, right? He's still alive during the surgery, right? The guy who's giving up the organs or the body parts,
yeah,
he's on death row. How they murder him? They decapitate him with a saw. Okay, his head whoosh, in the operating room, and then start cutting up his body to give it to people.
That's not permitted by the United States Penitentiary Board.
Dude, it was crazy. This movie is crazy.
I'm on it.
I'll hook you up. You can also rent it on Apple for $3.99, I believe. Or Microsoft for $2.99.
I've paid more for less.
Dude, this was a gem, a real gem. Body Parts. I had never seen it before. At least couldn't remember seeing it. It was freaking fantastic.
I love these little off the beaten path kind of movies that are right up our alley and just weird.
When you see the car crash scene, it's just. It's wild. It is so brutal. I'm going to play a song and we're going to look it up. Just really good stuff. The God Fahim and Camouflage Monk also dropped a new one this week. Bonafide.
What do they got? An EP?
Yeah. No, this is a full length, I believe. Holy moly. Just so many things.
For real, I need to take a vacation. Just to listen to music.
Oh my God, we don't have enough time. Bed Bath and
Maybe
Beyond?
around Thanksgiving. Maybe like the week after Thanksgiving, I'll take off for something and just like enjoy. I can just come to you like completely refreshed.
This one's called The Supreme Hoarder of All Pristine Wealth.
I love this. That's
all
my
right.
new title.
I'm going to play the title track.
How can I put that on my Twitter handle?
Oh, shit. Let's see what we got here. This guy's always got some funky stuff.
It's the supreme hoarder of all the pristine wealth. Keep some audio dope that'll make your face melt. Push the Gran Turismo, it's the champ with the belt. With no help, I had to play the hand was dealt. Lately I've been feeling like I'm steps away. Not too much longer, getting closer by the day. Get them catastrophic bands and get up out the way. I'ma critique myself the worst, I'm my worst critic. Bad investing with your time could be a death sentence. It's all about the cash flow, secure my future, I'm a trooper. To all my soldiers, I salute you. Harness all my powers to make it out conditions. Sometimes it's not about the deed, it's more about intentions. I put the purple in the grabber to relieve the tensions. Skywalking in my neutral grays, it's just a phase. Must remain calm in these days, it's like a maze. I'm a brave heart like jungle, I run the ball with no fumble. Quick plays with no huddle. I started off with ones wherever I'ma make double. Can't wait on no one to help, it's self-help first. If we ain't on the same page, then what's it really worth? I dump another tape to flip the vinyl with the merch. I penetrate your defense, I hit them where it hurts. It's the supreme hoarder of all the pristine wealth. Keep some audio dope that'll make your face melt. Push the Gran Turismo, it's the champ with the belt. With no help, I had to play the hand was dealt. I stand out vividly, I see things vivid. Wisdom comes with experience, you still gotta live it. You only get what you put in, it's hard work. This is serious business and priorities come first. Gotta feed my hunger, it's a must to quench my thirst. Hoping for the better, I know things can end up worse.
You once told me don't get emotional about stuff. Dump it.
God Fahim right there. Jelani's watching this scene right now, so you can hear the audio in the background. Yo. One of the wildest scenes ever. Jelani,
Oh my God.
Bonafide. Tell him what you just witnessed, okay? Is it like I said?
Okay, no, so you were a little bit wrong, okay? You led me astray a little bit because you talked about it like he saw the wobbly wheel for a while and just kind of did nothing.
It seemed like a while,
but
you
no,
know?
it was just like he synced it and it was starting to fucking wobble and then all of a sudden it was just like poink and it was out of there and then the car was just like he really did not have that much time to react to it.
It pinballed pretty good, that car.
That wasn't his fault. But man, that was some wild shit. And then he came screaming out of that windshield. He was like, poof. Like he could have won an Olympic medal with that one right
he
there.
spiked the back of that car so hard.
Goodness gracious.
Like into the bumper. Like,
Man.
what the hell?
Amazing. I'm afraid to see what the next scenes are. But man, that was fun. That was great. I want to watch that whole movie.
Fucking amazing, man. That's a solid one.
Man, see, I haven't been watching like real fun stuff like that. Actually, I don't know. There was a little bit of action in the Parallax View I was watching the other day.
Did you watch The Reptile yet?
I didn't finish it.
I haven't checked it out yet.
The old lady, she gets the Netflix narcolepsy.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
So we'll get like
classic, yeah.
25 minutes in, and it'll be like somebody sawing wood over there on the other side of the couch, and I'm just like, do I keep going or do I wait till tomorrow to try to, so it's just like, maybe let me find something that just I want to watch,
Yeah.
And I just jump into those, so.
Make it easy.
That's why I'm watching all these rando stupid ones like Rubber and Under the Skin.
That's a good one,
Like that was a Wild Boy movie. I really still don't understand the ending, to be quite honest with you, but I liked it because it was just dumb. And it was
Adam Pearson's in that
you got
one,
to see
right?
ScarJo naked.
Oh yeah,
A couple times.
that was
Several times.
That movie was something, that's for sure. Who directed that one?
I don't know.
I'm trying to find this out right now. That was
Sue
a-
Butler.
Jonathan Glazer.
Glazer.
Oh yeah, that movie was freaking crazy. That movie would fuck you up.
For real.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't get a chance to see the Killers of the Flower Moon like I intended to.
I wanted to see it, and then I believe it was you who sent me the runtime of the movie, and I was
It's a
out.
long movie.
It's like 3 hours and 40 minutes.
Yeah. I actually ran into 2 people last night that saw it.
See, I would love to see it, but I don't know if I have that much time.
They said it was astounding.
Of course. I heard it's amazing.
And I was like, dude, I just don't have that time right now.
I mean,
like I worked all weekend. Like I have no like in between.
You got to get to the movies, right? They're going to play it out longer. It's a 5-hour trip.
At least. I mean, depending on where you are and what time you actually can get a showing. Like I was trying to get a showing this morning before I had work and it just didn't happen. I can't. I don't have an extra 4 hours.
Even if I went to if I went to the late show at 8:00, I'm not getting out of there till midnight.
I'm tired as hell.
Not getting out of there till midnight, and then I still got to go home after that.
It's not fair.
Is it on Apple TV? Is it an Apple film?
So talking to these dudes, one of them said that because it's on Apple TV, that it should only be like a 2-week in theater thing, and then they'll just put it right on Apple TV.
Well, if I got Apple TV,
I was like, thank goodness.
Finally, I can utilize that. I haven't watched anything on there in 2 years.
You know, I was trying to think of that also. It's like, what if I actually utilize this damn Apple TV for?
I watched the Peanuts on there.
Ted Lasso I watched. I watched the show called Slow Horses, which is really fun.
Coda? That was their big movie, right?
Yeah, I think they won an Oscar off that.
Hell, they might win another one this year with Killers of the Flower Moon, the way people are talking.
They're saying your boy Marty got a winner right there, dude.
Old ass fucking
Marty. But yeah, why are you doing that to the audience? Like, we really want to go to the movies, but crying out loud, dude.
That's a lot.
3.5, and like these dudes were like they were there like Thursday night at a 7:00 showing, which is like the only time that is plausible. Like I need to be there at 6 or 7 o'clock.
Yeah,
and
even that's hard to do.
And I don't have those days. I don't have that that availability.
Right, because they don't do late. Once again, you can't go to a late show because it's too late. It sucks. You know, I saw that the Coolidge is going to be playing Renaissance over there.
Oh,
so the tickets are on sale now. Let me give you a heads up.
But yeah. Coolidge always does a great job.
Yeah.
They you know, for the silly folk like us who like to see those random, you know, off the beaten path kind of movies.
Yeah. I went there and I watched Saturday morning cartoons for 3 hours and ate cereal. It was amazing. Great night. Let's play one more track and then we'll get into some people that are down bad. Bonafide.
Oh boy. I guess we had to get there.
Yeah.
All right, what you got for me?
Let me give you something off this Daniel Son.
Don't threaten me with a good time. I'm about to have another plate of food. That was so good.
Yeah, well, I'm trying to knock this out because I'm hungry too, and you know what? It's a long drive home for me. Here we go. All right, this one was fun.
That meatloaf, y'all. Oof.
Oh, actually, Jelani, I have 2 things. Actually, I'm gonna do something for you. All right, this one's for you, my friend.
I don't know what's going on, but I'm anticipating.
Peep the diagnosis. diagnosis. Properly supply the dosage. You leave them stuck like parole holds and freeze the focus. When I squeeze, your pleats is hopeless. You wet though, I jet from the block. Niggas spot me like UFOs, dressed in low. Jump in the queue, front for who? No need to stress it though. Smoking my weed, counting decimals. Recognize this. Real thugs respect violence from 1996. Some would rather dry snitch corruptfully. My whole team, he screaming fuck the beast. Some are spare guns, shooting fair ones in the public streets. Believe the word, so it seems the whole team's cursed. We tortured, train the whole heat and squeeze first, never ending tales. Niggas fall and some prevail with fate, calling us together like 4 Navy war seals. Should I starve, catch a charge, put my trust in God, forced to cover my face, cameras up, the case gets off. Your faith dissolves when you're up against the next coming. For now, focus on nature, bet I wet song, wet song, wet song, wet song, wet song.
It's always good when nature comes around, right?
Anytime.
It's like
doors always open, all right? I'll leave the porch light on.
It's like hanging out with an old friend, you
Nature,
know?
come on. Let me know when you're in town.
He's just
fluff the pillow for you.
He's just so good. But I don't want to tease you. I'll give you some of that Danielson too, my friend. All right. But I saw that and I was like, oh no, I can't keep this low.
Please don't.
A flex like sex, I drop jewels, wear jewels, hope to never run it. Max like a sex, a flex like sex, I drop jewels, wear jewels, hope to never run it. Max like a sex, a flex like sex, I drop jewels, wear jewels, hope to never run it. With more kicks than a baby in a mother's stomach, I got to have it.
Hold up, you know I passed the red test and never blink when I stare deaf. Doctors pump your chest like a bench press. I dominated the match cause you prepare less. My girl busy, keep her nails and her hair fresh. Cops will shoot you to death before they arrest. Politic with the guys, smoking, playing chess. Look on the news, a body drop round J&F. Every day, 9mm bang like KRS. Youngest drop, getting laid to rest. Grew up behind the 8 ball, so it's corner pockets where they invest. Play the court, you play the bench, this the main event. My maid is French and she double as a naked chef. Wooden beds, put your leg in the brace. Hot wire, old beamers, not a second to waste. Cat sharks, 12 foot on the measuring tape. Build tunnels underground so waste could get to the States. Yeah.
Flex like a sex, a flex like sex, I drop jewels, wear jewels, hope to never run it. Max like a sex, a flex like sex, I drop jewels, wear jewels, hope to never run it. Max like a sex, a flex like sex, I drop jewels, wear jewels, hope to never run it. With more kicks than a baby in a mother's stomach, I got to have it. I miss Mr. Magic.
You might find me with your girl, smooth talking at the Curry spot. Know I like my chickens butter like Steph Curry shot. I took her back to the Marriott. Respect to the buckets first in line to smoke the early rock. They go with flight planning. Senorita think I read or write Spanish. Taught me how to drive standing. She got some high standards. Check this girl that used to box southpaw, but she rub her pussy right-handed. Pardon my French, I'm too explicit. Paint pictures of red light districts, I'm too gifted. Gamble with my life, be careful when you risk it. Fell out of 14 spliffs, I'm too lifted. My Guatemalan on the phone said it's all Cheeto. Not like when Uncle Junior fighting Last Rico. You know the rules, don't speak the cappuccinos. I love girls that got curves like free kicks from Ronaldinho. What up, Giallo? Crave Division, brown bag money. Big ground, fiber optics. That's the sun, man. We out here, man. Timberlands at 100 times Earth's gravity. I might bend around the corner real quick.
I worry about what they're all doing. But I taught them could be used roughly, for evil, to hurt men. So then, I would like to make sure that this hasn't been the case.
You know, brown bag
you
money.
will do that for me. Teacher, how will I find you?
I'm trying to make a killing in this rap game. Snatch your chain, then I ride off in the fast lane. I get drunk, my people telling the kid chill. Next thing you know, I throw a bottle through your windshield. I get high, then I fly over state lines. Break the law and your jaw at the same time. I got the mind of a chess player, so I can fucking read your mind, Professor Xavier. I'm in the danger room, and I've been training with Jubilee. Standing still, moving faster than you can see. Techniques, that's what Sunbringer, the gunslinger. I can snatch your soul with just one finger. No prints for the crime lab, and no cases got the shell catch. Lighter than Chirac, cross the border sweating. I'm in the old intrepid, and if they take me down, I live by the code of ethics. Where my lawyer at?
I've taught you for 3 years, instructing you in my poison plant techniques. Live here in seclusion, so we can talk about the plan. The point is, I had pupils once. Is that a fact? What are their names? Where are they? Their names now. When they left.
I'm always on the dolo, so if you're trying to catch me, I'll be the white boy in the polo. Tommy, you're the Kane's fit, 89 remix. Chillin' with a beer, a blunt, and a Bruce Lee flick. Motherfucker fed, stress over cases. Judge trying to tell me that I can't go on vacation. Lawyer trying to tell me stay patient, we gon' beat it. I know we trying to get paid, man, I know the trade. Bet my enemies will get hit, know how to aim. I represent the full intent to bring the pain. Blood stains washing the rain, sharpen my blade. Do my push-ups for when they lock me in the cage. My homies hit the club, but I don't got no cheddar. Why? Because I spent my bread on a 30-shot Beretta. Yo, he don't got the money, you better answer better before I beat your ass down like Def Jam Vendetta.
Yo, I liked it, that shit.
That's good stuff right there. Daniel Son and Giallo Point there.
I liked it that a lot.
You know what I love about all these albums? And I know we say
I don't know.
week
Tell
after
me what
week,
you like about it.
They're all like under 40 minutes long. You know?
Yeah, the whole projects. Yeah.
Like we were talking about for time for the Killers of the Flower Moon. I mean, like these albums are perfect. It's
How dare you hold us hostage for 3 hours and 29 minutes?
Right. Like that Drake album was like an hour and like 45 minutes long.
Did you get through the whole thing?
Oh, I didn't listen to one song on that.
Yeah, I didn't get through the whole thing myself, so I can't really tell you. Maybe it got 100 times better, but from what I heard, I knew it wasn't for me, so I apologize. I'm old.
Hey, you know, sorry. Sorry, guys. Jelani.
Yeah.
You have anything else before we get into this?
Yeah, just one thing real quick, because we're going to talk about somber things. Rest in peace to the 45 King.
Yeah. So many slappers. Incredible. He used to have a good YouTube channel too.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I used to be subscribed. Well, I am subscribed to that, but you know, it'll probably won't continue on. But really good stuff.
Was he doing new original stuff?
No, he would like do DJing stuff on there. He would do beats, talk about beats, all that kind of stuff, interviews, you know, stuff like that. It was a good little channel for a while. But he hadn't posted anything in about a year.
And I didn't see how he passed, but
neither did I.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, I think he was 62 or something like that.
Yeah, early. In a non-funny way.
Yeah, I won't even do it. You know. Do you have any notable productions that you can think of?
I know he used to work with everybody.
Literally.
So it's hard to just kind of pull. But didn't he have something to do with that Hard Knock Life?
Yeah, he did the Hard Knock, the Ghetto Anthem. He did that. It's a hard knock life. He did Stan.
Which I feel like they didn't have the clearance for, and they just put it out anyway.
Hey, you know, whatever, you know. He did Stan.
Yeah.
That's crazy. He's produced for Madonna.
He did some Latifah joints.
Yeah. Eric B and Rakim. He's done some remixes for them. Digital Underground. X-Clan. Chill Rob G. Wow. Just so many. Crazy discography.
I feel like we're losing some of our heroes right in front of us.
Yeah. 62 years old. That's a shame. 3 days after his birthday, his 62nd birthday.
Oh, man.
Tough times.
Peace to that man's family.
Yeah.
And his friends and everybody who's going through a time. Man.
Speaking of people going through a time.
Talk about it. Talk about it.
Your boy DJ Envy has been
Why you
going
gotta
through
be
some
my
stuff.
Why you gotta say it like that?
So DJ Envy's been involved in.
It's in a financial pickle.
A big he might never financially recover from this, amongst other people. He's recently been involved in some shenanigans with a possible Ponzi scheme. There's a whole lot going on here, just wild accusations and things that are going on.
There's a lot of pieces in this here puzzle.
There's a lot of pieces to the puzzle. There's a lot of funny things going on. I'm gonna read this little.
DJ Envy is one of the funniest things in this entire debacle.
I guess we'll talk about it here. So this is from Hip Hop DX. This is from yesterday. The Breakfast Club searches for new co-host in midst of DJ Envy drama.
Oh, I didn't see this.
The Breakfast Club is currently on an aggressive hunt for a new.
Wait a minute. Whoa. I thought this was out there before the Envy situation was going on. When it was just Envy and Charlemagne.
It's just, it was Envy and Charlemagne.
What is the date on this?
This is yesterday, October 21st, 12:45 p.m., Hip Hop DX. The Breakfast Club is currently on an aggressive hunt for a new morning co-host as the drama regarding DJ Envy's real estate fraud allegation rages on. Last week, Heart Media, which owns the hit morning show, posted a workday job position for a co-host for the program. I'm not sure if you can look that up. Maybe you can apply. I think you would be a great with Charlemagne.
I think this is a post that was been up there because I'm pretty sure Academics put this up like a month or so ago.
Oh, really?
Yeah, this was like an old post.
Oh, okay. I was hoping they would get into more of the stuff here. Oh, yeah, they do. Let's get to that. Apparently, he was involved with a guy named Cesar Pena, and they were involved in this, invest money into different real estate properties, and you can see, your return on your investment plus more. Seems like a pretty good thing.
Okay.
I guess, DJ Envy said he wanted to, help people out, people of color out, that were, to make money and whatnot. And kind of used, I guess, his fame to kind of push this business plan.
He was trying to help the community get better financial wealth and education of some sort. Is what he said. We could play you the video with
all up in the videos.
These things.
Yes, he is prominent in there.
I don't want to speak on his behalf, but what he was trying to say was, I was trying to help my community, and my friend Caesar learned these practices while he was in prison, and then he came home to me and taught me these ways of using other people's money to make money. And in my head, hearing this, I was like, that sounds like a crime.
Yes,
is happening before our eyes.
There was a video that was posted from the Joe Budden podcast of him a while back, saying how DJ Envy had called him out of the blue, like he's not friends with DJ Envy, and was like, "Yo, I want you to, would you be willing to invest into these like real estate properties and things like that? Great for the community, blah 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 blah." And the way he painted it out, Joe Budden was immediately just smelling shit. He didn't like it at all, and basically told DJ Envy that it sounded like a Ponzi scheme. And this is like a while
verbatim.
Back.
You said, like, that sounds like a Ponzi scheme.
And it looks very bad for DJ Envy here. They arrested Cesar Pena the other day, which is not good.
They raided the iHeartRadio studios where Envy was at.
Yeah.
Took a bunch of electronics.
Envy also came out on the Breakfast Club and, tried to speak out about how, my hands are...
Do you have that video?
I can bring it up. It's pretty incredible.
Dude, it speaks for himself, either being the biggest dummy or just trying to cover your tracks. Because if you have nothing to do with this, then just be like, yo, I got nothing to do with this, and I'm gonna let the lawyer speak for it. If you got something that's to hide and maybe you could be implicated, say nothing.
Well, he went on. He
absolutely say nothing.
He said, "My lawyer told me not to talk." Charlemagne said,
"I know. I just don't know why he would actually speak."
He's clearly now.
Like,
after
are you
speaking,
a dumb?
I go, maybe he did get fooled by all this. He said he lost money in it, but why wouldn't he stop there and go, "Hey, everyone that I told about this, I've been losing money. Don't invest in this crap. This guy's a scammer." I think you would go back on your shit. Like,
so maybe we should explain it more.
Yeah. Speak to it.
Because apparently this fella, Caesar, was legit like just taking other people's money and being like, yo, these properties are available, and having other people all bid on them and taking people's money and then not actually fulfilling with said property and using their money to then bid on other properties. I don't even know how it was all working. Am I wrong on that?
He's shuffling around money that doesn't belong to him. It's kind of like the same as like that, like what Bernie Madoff was doing. Like he would borrow money from the banks. Yeah. He's trying to pull a Bernie, but using real estate and people's money with real estate, and then hopefully nobody would catch on. But you have to. You have to give something physical, or where if you're borrowing money from other banks and then handing people over that money, at least people are still getting their money, kind of. Some people are, but this is like very bad.
I don't know. That's not my line of fraud. Sorry, I don't mess with people's money like that. We used to be up to all kinds of shenanigans back in the day, but we never did the fraud stuff.
And then try to play it off like you're trying to help the community.
Hell no. Are you kidding me?
All right, here we go. Here is DJ Envy on the Breakfast Club. Just to give you a
after the fact.
Everybody is DJ Envy, Charlemagne.
We can chime in
the
here.
Breakfast
in
Club.
the background. We can pause it.
There's been a lot going on, Charlemagne.
Like what?
Don't say like what, man. There's been a million and one accusations.
Oh my God, no.
I'm being serious. So let me explain some things. I'm not, my attorneys don't want me to speak, but I think there's things that I need to clear up a little bit.
I think you should listen to your attorneys. Why don't light-skinned people like to listen? Like, if your attorney told you don't say nothing, why are you talking?
Listen, so Caesar and myself did seminars. Now, the reason I did these seminars is because I wanted to uplift my community. I wanted to teach my community about real estate, things that I didn't know when I was first buying my first home. I wanted to teach our community about investing in generational wealth. So I did these seminars in
Charlemagne's face during all this is like really incredible. Like,
just like, shut up.
It's really like he's putting his head in his hands. Like he's just like, what are you doing? Stop talking.
Brought industry professionals to all these seminars.
Envy just feels like he can talk
real estate
himself
agents
out
from
of
different
everything.
markets, contractors,
yeah, this is
conventional
he's like, no,
lenders,
let me
hard
just
money
tell you
lenders.
about
I even brought
why I did
auction.com to actually show people how to purchase houses online. That's what I wanted to do for my people. Now, Caesar, if he took money, I wasn't privy to it, nor did I even know. But I do understand how people feel if they did give him money, because I gave him a lot of money.
Jesus.
That I didn't see a dollar of return. But for anybody to say I was involved, that's totally not true. I would never. I've been on this radio close to 30 years, and never in my 30 years time did I do nothing but try to uplift people and show people a different way through the business mind. And I would never take a dollar from somebody.
I could be wrong, but I didn't see nobody accusing you of taking money. I just saw them say that they met Caesar because they heard you talking about Caesar.
Nah, they basically said I was privy to it, and that wasn't true. Not at all.
See, Charlemagne brought up the point. He dodged the point and tried to say something else, but Charlemagne is right. People were buying or investing their money into this scheme
because of
DJ Envy's name.
Envy mentioning this guy, my friend, my partner,
Definitely,
doing these
definitely invest in
seminars.
this. Invest in
This
this.
is what we're doing.
Trying to uplift the community.
He brought people into this investment because he vouched for this person.
Even if it's unknowing.
And even if it, yes, absolutely. Even unknowingly, yes, he brought people in. But after the fact, because he just said that he was a victim, he gave this man money
Right.
and saw not a near dollar back.
Now,
So did he receive other things instead of money back? I don't know. Maybe that was just like a play on words. But if he really got scammed or ripped off, then it is also his responsibility to not continue to promote that business that man is doing.
correct.
When did you get ripped off? How long ago did you realize that you weren't seeing $1 back? I mean, because you've been talking about this for years now. So, like, at what point in time did you realize that your friend was a flim flam man? And why are you still promoting this? Why am I giving you guys money when you know that this shit ain't up and up? I would have to see you outside in the corner.
I'm thinking if we were in this scenario, right, where let's give DJ Envy the benefit of the doubt.
Okay.
He's getting scammed. He said he invested hundreds of thousands of dollars, like you said, okay? As soon as I realized, being DJ Envy, that I'm not getting my money back. What the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
This guy's a fucking asshole. Then I think to myself, oh my God, I've told tens of thousands of people on the radio about this. They may have invested. I know they invested because there's pictures of me with these people.
Let me pull the reins in.
Yes.
Let me say, whoa.
Stop the clock.
Everybody that's bought tickets to this show coming up,
This is no good.
we're not doing it.
Yeah, I think you or I would stop and go, oh, hey, we'd be on the podcast tomorrow and be like, yo, there's some bad shit. Bonafide and Vega aren't getting our money right now.
Can't let it happen to nobody else.
If we told you about this, don't do it. This is going to be already, like, we would be on the horn yesterday, you know? That's what makes it really weird. You know?
Scumbaggy.
Right. And if you know you're losing money, why wouldn't you just come? You're on a platform to promote whatever that was. So if something goes bad, I would hope that, you know, you would have the same thing to be like, hey, this is bad. If you go to Burger King and have a bad meal, you're not going to come on the radio and be like, go eat Burger King. I hope not. You'd be like, yo, I went to Burger King last night. That shit was awful.
You got to condemn it just
not
as
to
loud.
badmouth Burger King. Burger King is fine.
Don't you dare. Don't you dare.
Burger King is fine.
I had a craving the other day for some Burger King.
Yeah, you got a Whopper?
I didn't go, but, you know,
yeah,
when I
you
do,
got a little-
most definitely if give me a Whopper. No tomatoes.
I fucks with the Whopper, man. Whoppers are good.
It's great because the bun is too small for the patty itself. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so
it kind of hangs
you
off.
feel
there.
like you're getting more bang for your bite.
Yeah, I like that too.
Love it.
Yeah, DJ Envy's a fucking fucktard.
I wonder, dude. I haven't listened to the show as much as I used to. I used to be every morning.
Yeah,
but
your girl,
even before Angela Yee left.
Oh, okay.
I wasn't listening that much anymore, but they used to talk about buying and flipping homes a lot together. I wonder if she got burned in that shit also.
Maybe that's why she left. She didn't want to be around DJ Envy.
Because maybe she got burned on it because of Envy putting her on to her man and then shit going bad. Because she
that'll
would
make you not, you don't shit where you eat, right?
Fun. Exactly. It's just like he was looking for people to invest, you know, to get more money there so they could all invest more. Because, like, look, like, even Joe Budden said it. Like, he was like, I don't even fuck with Envy like that. And he called me one day. I'm walking my dog and just trying to get some peace. And I was just like, this sounds like a Ponzi scheme. Like, so Envy's just reaching out to anybody who has money in his area. Because I thought it was just, like, people in the New Jersey area. Because I think that's where they first started. So it was like Budden, Queen Latifah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like people in like that Patterson area. That's why I thought initially, but maybe it was just anybody who had money.
Yeah. That's crazy, huh?
It's fucking shitty.
You're just trying to uplift your community.
Yeah, my ass.
Fucking dick,
trying to
man.
uplift your wallet.
That shit's wild.
I hate it, man. How you gonna treat your community like that?
Please, Hammer, don't hurt him.
But Black Dynamite, I'm selling drugs in the community. I was thinking about that randomly, driving home, Black Dynamite. Just the scene specifically when he was fighting the fiendish Dr. Wu. And he's like, I threw that shit before I came in the room. Chopped that motherfucker's hand off.
All right, more things that are down bad, Bonafide. The apparently OK Player has laid off their entire editorial staff.
But why though? Why?
I'm not quite sure.
Did I read that they got bought out?
They may have. It was originally owned by Questlove, right, to kind of promote the Roots. The Roots. But it seems to be that they're down bad, right?
That is horrible.
They let go of everybody, which is crazy. They're one of the bigger news sites for hip hop and stuff out there. They do a lot of great things. They've been around for a long time, since the late 90s. Probably one of the longest running hip hop sites around. It's crazy. Even longer than the cryptonline.com,
that is very rare.
It's a terribly rare one.
I meant that in all seriousness, because the cryptonline.com has been around since been pimping.
Yeah.
I like your hat, by the way, bud.
Thank you. So this is crazy.
Your shirt nicely.
Thank you very much.
Now.
OK Player responded to this after there was much backlash online, and this is from them. Okay, for many years, OK Player has been a mainstay for lovers of Black culture, amassing an audience that spans the U.S., Africa, and beyond. Primarily through our website, a team of dedicated journalists has tirelessly delivered editorials covering music, film, fashion, art, and so much more. Their passion has shaped who we are. So it is with tremendous sadness that the growing challenges within the digital media space and the ways in which content is being consumed today have brought us to the point of having to say goodbye to some of our friends and colleagues. The decision was not an easy one, but the only one we can continue to bring more stories to our community in a new and vibrant ways is by restructuring and making these difficult changes. Our mission remains unchanged to create bold, exciting, and thought-provoking content. We are so grateful for your love, support, and patience as we begin this new chapter. We intend to continue leading the conversations that we know so many have come to expect from us. Stay tuned, more soon. Isha Sase, the CEO of OK Media.
Yeah, just with 50% less of the staff.
This is wild. Now they don't have any. They fired the whole editorial staff. So there's other people on, maybe digital content creators or whatever it is. If you fire all the journalists, like what the fuck? How are you going to create new stories without journalists?
I don't know, man. That seems wild to me.
This whole thing fucking stinks like shit. Really fucked up.
I don't believe anything I read anywhere.
It's just wild stuff. Feel bad for all that staff there, and they do good work. Like I said, they've been they've been doing their thing, and it makes it for like one less outlet for these sorts of things, and for people who have really good ears for music. Very sad. Very sad, Bonafide.
It's a good thing they tap into the cryptonline.com.
That's not going anywhere. There's that.
We're here for all of your hip-hop needs. I mean,
yes.
We can't be there for everything, but...
Not everything. Well, maybe Bonafide can.
I got you covered.
He's got you. All right. And our last thing that's down bad is a website we love and we mention all the time on the show.
What you got?
Bandcamp.
Oh, man.
Has been going through it.
They're fucking up.
They fucked up. last year they were bought by Epic Games, which is the Fortnite folks, Epic Game Store. And as soon as that happened, that was bad, right? That was a bad look in my opinion.
But you could see the writing on the wall.
You could see the writing on the wall there. I said it then, and I'll say it again. It looked bad, and it was kind of whatever. They kind of kept the business going as usual. So it's like, okay, a month or two goes by, nothing changes. So it seems to be pretty okay. And less than a year later, which is like just a week or two ago, they let go half of the staff and then sold the business to a company called Songcaster, which is a music.
Who that there?
It's a music publishing platform or website. So if you want a song in a movie or something like that, you can, they can help get that in there.
Okay, they facilitate that for you.
Yes.
Okay.
Which is great, but when then you buy a company that seemingly puts out music, and maybe your website might have funky terms or something like that, or you can make your own terms where you could take that music and basically license it out and maybe make more money than you need to, or something like that. Something nefarious is could go on, Also, you have half the staff that's gone. People love Bandcamp. We love Bandcamp here.
I fucking love Bandcamp.
Bandcamp is great. They give you the good emails. They tell you about new stuff. Our friends of the show have been featured on the Bandcamp Fridays, among other things.
And if it's just like Bandcamp exclusive stuff, I'm like, yes, I will pay money for this.
We buy a lot of merch off there. Easy.
100%.
I have a lot of...
Love us some Bandcamp.
Really good website. And then, this sort of thing happens and it makes you worried. And as an artist, like, what the fuck do you do? Do you go, okay, do I pack up my shit and go find someplace else? Is there other places? That's the other thing about Bandcamp. It's so convenient, bona fide,
And you're getting a good amount of money back as an artist. You know
exactly.
what I mean? It seems like conducive to both the artist and the platform itself.
On the Fridays, I believe that the artists get 100% kickback, and that's great because
how can you not love that?
The new releases come out on Friday, so a majority of the people are getting the release that day, right? And that means the artist goes right into their pocket, which is great to see.
Put me in the pocket.
That's right. I'm in the pocket.
Put me in the pocket. Put me in the pocket. She put me in the pocket. Yeah, man, I love that, man. And it just seems wild. Like, why would you try to deter people away from that kind of mentality of having the artists get as much money as they should get and that they deserve?
And maybe it's like you hope that, like, okay, when companies get sucked up by another company, they cut off, redundant, positions or whatever it is. And then they bring in their own people to fill those positions, whatever. I mean, maybe that's what's happening here, but maybe not as well. And it's shitty when these things get passed around, I mean, look at Twitter, that's been a fucking dumpster fire for like 2 years now, or however long this fucking jabroni is at it. It's all very sad, but then it also makes you worried about these independent artists who eat off that sort of thing, eat off the Bandcamp. They might not make a ton of money at shows or whatever, on tours. So maybe a Bandcamp and selling vinyl and stuff on there is a big part of their thing. Or selling digital music. I was reading the other day that buying digital music is only 3% of the market. The rest is like, you get 10% that's, other physical items, and then the rest of it goes to streaming. So people aren't like buying MP3s anymore either.
Exactly.
So like that's also a tough route,
Well, that's also because people realize that is not forever.
Right.
Just because you spend your money on, this PS4, PS5 game, it could be gone in a second.
Yep, exactly. We've been seeing that with the video games, and we've heard from, other people that are down bad. Best Buy this past week said that they're going to stop selling physical media, CDs, DVDs, and Blu-rays. They're done. They're out of it in 2024. They won't be selling them on their website. That you can't buy them in person at the shop.
Really?
DVDs, Blu-rays, and all that shit are done. And if Best Buy, the biggest retailer, is done with it,
I'm gonna stock up.
Now it's time. You got to wait for those big sales to unload because like where are they going to go? This is the time to get all those the big box sets. The anime shits, all those things. You know what I mean? Old TV shows.
Because I've been trying to get the hard copies and stuff for a long time.
Yeah, you're doing your fantasy. I know.
I'm waiting. I'm waiting for. We got to go off the grid. Whenever we're just out here on our own.
Well, there's also been so many times where I go, oh, I'd like to watch that. I can't find it on stream.
I can't find it anywhere.
And I think back, I'm like, oh, I used to have that in DVD. I used to have that on VHS, and now I don't have it anymore.
Got it.
You've kept a lot of your DVD collection, which is
trying
nice.
to, yeah. I got them in all kinds of different boxes and whatnot.
In the bags?
What's in the box? Oh, that's the Martyrs.
Yo, yeah, we watched that a little while ago. That was crazy.
Whoa. Again, I wouldn't consider that a horror movie. Like I don't think that's necessarily horror.
Maybe not. What about that one I suggested to you, the one where they stoned people at the end?
You got to narrow it down a little bit.
Like it was like this family.
People get stoned at the end?
They meet these people on vacation. The guy says he's a doctor. They go back to his crib. Shit starts to happen.
You mean the Speak No Evil?
Yeah, that's the one. Yo, that movie
That's
was
the
crazy.
most terrifying shit I think I've seen in a long time.
Horror movie? You call it a horror movie or no?
I think it's the most horrifyingly terrifying thing that you could possibly imagine.
Yeah, that shit was wild.
Especially if you have a child.
Yeah, that was fucked up.
That's some wild stuff going on there.
Going back to Bandcamp, I would, one time at Bandcamp, if I was an artist, I would look into, making a Patreon possibly, maybe releasing stuff that way. Hey, if you pay me $10 a month, you get access to all the new albums I get. And you don't really think about that $10. And then like if a guy makes one album a year, you've already paid him $120 for that year, or whatever singles you get them first. There's a lot of lanes you could do.
Wait a minute, is just the $10 that flat fee for the whole year, or
no? It would be like a month, or maybe you do $5 a month, or whatever. You get the new album, or if you're signed up for our thing a year, you'll get whatever album I drop that year or something. There's a lot of ways you could do it. You could sell your merch through there. You could do other things.
But you're just taking away an avenue that people already had.
What do you mean? I'm giving them an avenue.
No. I mean them with the whole Bandcamp thing.
Yeah,
what I mean?
exactly. That's the problem.
You're making it harder for people to put their product out there.
Exactly, or making them leery of putting their product out there.
Yeah, on such a wide platform, because that Bandcamp was so good to the artist.
Right.
I fucking hate.
And SoundCloud doesn't have it like that,
No,
they don't do that like that. So, maybe there's Audio Mac. I guess you could do something.
They still up and running?
Audio Mac is still doing their thing. You can find the HipHopHeads podcast on Audio Mac.
I'm sure. Can you please put your shirt down?
Oh, you're
fucking distracted. I thought there was an eclipse going
on. Yeah, create your own website. Maybe make an email list. Get in contact. Try to get all your fans together. That way you can continue eating off this shit, because this could prove to be shitty or make it more difficult for artists in the future, which is terrible. People are down bad right now, Bonafide.
Yeah, and they're just making it worse by doing shit like this. You're making it harder for people to actually be able to be creative and actually get their music out there by doing shit like this, by shutting down sites like this, by firing all the journalists, and
this whole episode we're talking about, these
it's
are
bad.
Yeah, it's all, they're down bad. Why you gotta do that for? And then other people, those journalists can't eat. You know what I mean? They're fucked up. There's a whole thing. Meanwhile, the CEO fucking Isha Sase is fucking probably doing great, right? They're probably making fucking bank
100
right?
times.
They're making six figures easy,
Top guy. Hate it.
Such bullshit, man.
I hate it, man. I didn't know we were gonna do this sad ass episode. That's fucking.
I know. You know, I got you covered though. We're gonna play some good music here for you.
I mean, we're kind of really close. Like, we should have been doing like Halloween music, but you really think
That'll
we
be the
get
next show? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You've been a lot
over
of
here
trust that we're gonna actually be here next weekend. Okay, all right. But we gotta think of more than just same old songs that we've been playing.
Yeah. Although we are gonna play the Freddy vs. Jason just because we have to every year. That's just our
staple.
Yeah, exactly. That's our shit right there. I wanted to play you something weird, and then I wanted to play.
Is it weird like this movie Rubber?
It might be. Let me know what you think of this. I'm gonna play this one for you. This is Gray Matter and Ankle John. All right, you ready for this? You might not be.
Ankle John or Uncle John?
Fuck, man, somehow.
Oh, told you.
Yeah, see that look on your niggas' face, man. Niggas mad at you, mad. Niggas mad. Yeah, we burn sage like Kyrie in your place. With a mask on, you can find me in your place. With the iron off waist, you relying on faith. I define the lost rate, I'm Moboski out with the pink velvet underground, I banana clip it. This shit a rock like Santa gifted. You want a membership like Planet Fitness, gymnast, Bitcoin encrypted, the dark web why I spend it. Or the Telegram just plotting on the finish shit. Ain't no rap cop, I talk to high limits. You niggas bitches, panty liners with your mom's lipstick. Shrimp dick, original man, check the forensics, it's part of my interest. You get charged if you ain't an interest, nigga. Fly talk, I'm from the city of the chocolate. You watching binoculars, DMV the metropolitans, nigga. My lordy came from school, got shot off for scholarship, nigga. Ain't learned a concept, but taking your pride and swallowing it. I'm positive. I see that look on you niggas' face. Yeah, I see the look and I don't acknowledge it. You niggas bite the style on some copy shit. If there's bottles left around the lordy, yeah, I'm popping them and watch pictures start popping up. You now with us, see bag hoes and watch them swallow nuts. Shit freak, but I don't judge. All secrets is left with us. Yeah, bitch, just let me fuck.
Who that one more time?
That was Gray Matter and Ankle John.
I don't think I know that one.
That's some wild stuff right there.
I want to hear more of that.
That's a good one, right? There's more. I wanted to play something else too. I keep, who I'm following on the Instagram is that Smooth Haynes, and he just drops stuff on his Instagram. Like, I know you're not on IG like that, but if you're gonna follow one person on Instagram, I think he's the guy right there.
You're gonna make me fucking resurrect my old IG.
Yeah, I know, for real.
That guy, I really enjoy that music.
He is something else, man. What's he doing out here? He's just killing it all day. Let me see if I can bring something up off his IG page. He's just killing it on there. Like, he doesn't even drop this shit like in an album, whatever. He's just doing stuff exclusively for Instagram. He's wilding out here.
I'm already compiling my my list of songs to play for Halloween next week.
I love it.
Is meant to be watched on the idiot box. Metro Gold with Mayor, 21st Century Fox. I got a megawatt smile without the marble veneers. The outerwear soft as a carnival bear. I bought this flare to the carnival cruise with a petite companion. Dominated Norwegian salmon. Sports sunglasses, Patrick Antonius wore at the European Polka Tour. African folklore. Picture books from the local Barnes & Noble store. I took foreign trips before but never been abroad. I transmute fresh fruits into a breakfast juice and seat these athletic glutes on the leathers of a Lexus coupe. Yesterday I got a text from Aki. He said, wallahi, you rap better than everybody. Medium grain rice, Mount Fuji Saki. Quintuple color pullover used to be Cosby's. It's the God, man.
Wow.
This guy.
You fucking kidding me?
What's he doing, man? He's just out here catching
Is he gonna be in the area anytime soon? Can we just like chop it up with him?
Well, I would love to. That would be incredible.
Man.
Let Here's another one. This guy's just...
Yes, please.
Canopy the physique with vibrant colors, tangerine and peach. I'm built for the scenery. Out in Santorini, Greece, well-groomed hands and feet. The sharp pants crease resembles the instrument they use to cut sandwich meat. I hit Tennessee for the Music City Grand Prix. Seen Ryan Tannehill coming out of Tannery. I'm pushing 40. I don't have time for polyamory. Vanities used to pop up at the condo randomly. Not a roster, not as deep, but I got my sanity. Lala Anthony was shocked, she never got a glance from me. I'm not an amputee, but walk like I have a prosthetic leg. Signatures written in perfect cursive on the letterheads. You try to play me, you lucky I have a level head. Just know I spared you like the wrestler Edge. I could've dropped the Romanian lettuce bed on your effing head. I successfully bred wolves because I kept them fed. It's the God, man.
What is that beat?
I have no
You know it. You know it. That's something that's come out recently. You know what that beat is.
I don't know, man.
I think it might be off that Pray for Paris. Now Pray for Me.
Oh, really? They use that
it-
similar sample on there?
Yeah, I think it. Oh, you know it. Shit. Somebody in the. You know who'll get it? It'll be like. That nice.
Black leather like Farouk's Koofy. I'm too bougie to take a role in a Tubi movie. I'm sharp with the performing arts like Clooney Groomy. I'm being watched by choosy Susies with huge boobies. They YouTube me and saw me in the Fruit Loop Coogee. I was down and out with baby, let me use the hoopty. Now we buying twin white Benzes, Judy and Julie. The music moved me to hit the booth and produce a Ruby. Smooth is not a dude to see for costume jewelry. I dropped the scoop of glutamine inside a fruit smoothie. Hammer curls to get the biceps as huge as Tukis. The image is fresh, on and off the internet. I created the litmus test for being picturesque. To get the threads, I had to get them shit from Winnipeg. I pull strings behind the scenes, you just a figurehead. It's the God, man.
Splash scuba steam, fresh pack of boat.
The E-Class Benz coming through smoothly. The seats black leather like Farouk's Koofy. I'm too bougie to take a role in a Tubi movie. I'm sharp with the performing arts like Clooney Groomy. I'm being watched by choosy Susies with huge boobies. They YouTube me and saw me in the Fruit Loop Coogee. I was down.
Who's better than him right now? It's fucking bananas.
He said it's black like Farouk's fro. And then what did he say? I'm too bougie to be in a Tubi movie.
Like Farouk's Koofy. Smooth Haynes.
This guy, come on.
The V.
This dude, just winning all the time.
I fucking love it. I don't even want him to come on the show. I just want to go to one of his shows. Just to be like, yo, you're on it.
I mean, he might be.
We appreciate being in their orbit.
Is he the Hip Hop Heads Artist of the Year so far? I mean,
yeah, we're coming down to it.
Just incredible stuff from
I
this
showed
guy.
you a friend of the show, White Mike, went to Riff Raff on Friday.
Oh, yeah.
He was up in New Hampshire. And I was like, Mike, couldn't have been me.
Couldn't have been me.
But I appreciate him.
Hey.
You know what I mean? It's like we were Riff Raff fans at one point in time.
Yeah, he's out there doing work.
But I just, could have been me. But the picture, like, it looked like Riff Raff was like, get me the fuck out of here.
Oh, yeah.
What am I doing there? For some reason, they did the meet and greet after the show.
Oh, God, he must have been dead tired.
He looked like, I hate my life.
No, I bet. He's probably like, he probably didn't get there early enough to do it.
And now I have to deal with all these drunk people.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, why wouldn't you do that beforehand? I don't know, but peace to them.
You know what?
Peace to Riff Raff coming up.
And peace to you, Bonafide. Let's get the hell out of here. We got some Mongolian meatloaf.
I cannot wait to have another plate of food.
It's going to be amazing.
I'm going to be asleep 45 minutes after that.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yo.
I'm Vega. This is Bonafide. This is the Hip Hop Heads Podcast, thecryptonline.com.
Thank y'all for listening.
Everywhere. Thank you all for listening. You can find us everywhere. We're still doing a listening sesh. I'll have one up this week.
Wherever you can find Vega, tell him happy birthday, you old motherfucker.
Oh, shit. Yeah. Hey, and if anybody out there listening wants to come out to the birthday festivities, holla at me. We'll be winging it. All right.
Hey, keep it in your pants, sir.
Bonafide, I'll check you next time, my
All
friend.
right, love you. Thank you.
What I'd like to do is to present this evening some of the sounds that you hear from the East Coast of the United States.